Hello everyone, CamBearRun here, and welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Arena video. This is Izzet Snow. I've seen, kind of snow decks going around, especially like Simic Snow and Dimir Snow. I want to take a look at Izzet because I wanted to use a deck where I get to use Icebreaker Kraken, which actually looks like it's a lot of fun, so it costs 1 less to cast for each snow land you control. When it enters the battlefield, artifacts and creatures target opponent controls don't untap until their player's next untap step. So if you get matched up against quite an aggressive deck, which swings in with like 3 or 4 creatures, you play Icebreaker Kraken next turn and none of them untap. So it pretty much gives you a free swing at them. And the fact that it affects artifacts as well, like your Maze My Tomes, your basically stuff like Maze My Tome and other stuff that you might be able to tap. The names escape me now, unfortunately. But it taps down artifacts and creatures as well. So it can stop a lot of your opponent's stuff. It can leave them wide open as well. It's an incredibly fun card to play. I've been playing with this deck and testing this deck out since I built it on about Saturday, and it is really, really, really fun to play. But it has some other neat little tricks as well. So we've got 3 copies of Ascendant Spirit. For 2 snow mana, it becomes a Spirit Warrior with base power and toughness 2/3. If you pay 3 snow mana, it goes from being a 2/3 Spirit Warrior to a Spirit Warrior Angel with base power and toughness 4/4. And then, if you pay 4 snow mana on top of that, you get 2+1 counters on end games whenever this creature deals combat damage, they draw a card. It does get quite heavily targeted by removal, but if you can keep it alive to getting to the, especially to the 4/4 Spirit Warrior Angel, it's a really, really good payoff. 4 copies of Frost Augur, so for 1 snow mana, you can look at the top card of your library. If it's a snow card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. Be really good for checking. You can basically learn what's on top, what you're drawing next, which can be really, really helpful. I probably could have combined it with a Scryland, but I wanted to make sure all of the land in my deck was snow. So for the sake of Icebreaker Kraken, and also we have Graven Lore. So Scry X, where X the amount of snow mana cast the spell, then draw 3 cards. Ideally, you want to be trying to pay 5 snow mana so you can Scry 5 and draw 3. 4 copies of Frostbite. So Frostbite deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If you control 3 or more snow permanents, it deals 3 damage instead. So, hopefully by the time you cast this, you've got 3 snow mana out, and you can deal more damage. 3 copies of Avalanche Caller, so for 2, you can target snow land, it becomes a 4/4 elemental creature with hexproof and haste. This is a really fun effect, actually, because while Avalanche Caller is only a 1/3, if you have the mana for it, and you're out of attacking options, and you know you've got a hit in, you can turn one of your lands into a 4/4 and effectively get a really good hit in with something that can't be removed because it's got hexproof. So for removal purposes, we have 4 copies of Fire Prophecy, 3 copies of Scorching Dragonfire, 4 copies of Thundering Rebuke, and then, just simply because we've got enough for removal, I included Agar the Freezing Flame in order to get card draw off of excess damage, and I've got 4 copies of Sprite Dragon. So it's a flying haste, and whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I can put a +1/+1 counter on Sprite Dragon. So for every removal card we use, Sprite Dragon gets stronger, which can be really, really helpful. I've had a lot of fun with this deck. I'm going to go into Play Queue. Pretty much all of the decks I'll be doing this week will be in Play Queue, because I've just hit Plat 2, and I'd like to stay there. I don't really want to risk anything, because the season ends in about... Oh, why am I going back to the home screen? So, the season ends in, a couple of days. It basically ends on, the 28th. Is it? Hang on. I don't know whether we're in a leap year this year, so I believe it ends on the 28th, on Friday. So... So we're going to jump straight on into the games, because the meta outside is frightful. Now, I was going to do a whole song, but I'm just going to stay with, is it snow, is it snow, is it snow? And I'm never going to try it again. Anyway, on to the games. This hand is fine. So, we've got an Ascendant Spirit, we've got Agar, we've got Freya. We've got the ability to deal with things, basically. Yeah, cool. Ascendant Spirit. So we'll see what we can play next. Would it be lazy here to just drop Thundering Rebuke? Yeah. Swinging anyway. They'll probably block, but why not? So, what they're going to play next? They've got Mardu deck by the looks of it. So... it's a little bit pointless right now. Things I want them to drop that big thing so I can Thunder and Rebuke it next turn. No, we don't need to do that. Okay. So we can deal with whatever they play next turn. If they play something, damn, that's irritating. Just focus on Sprite Dragon and Frost Cooler. If I need to, I'll use Avalanche Cooler's ability. I don't have a drink on me. Assuming that's Kaldheim Unleashed. See, the concern is I'm not drawing land, so... okay. Play an AGOT here. And be done. Okay. So ideally, I need to find a creature here. Frost always going to have to take a hit there. There we go. Problem is, if we can keep playing Mardu Angels on the field, I'm shafted. Nope. Keep hitting them. I think they've suffered. Yeah, they've suffered my problem, where you play out your entire hand and then you draw nothing but land. It happens. Oh no, my poor Frost Augur. Terrible shame. I think I've just basically outlost him in the end. He got my problem, which is where you burn out your entire hand and then you just draw nothing but land. I've had that a couple of times. You've seen it on camera. So yeah, it's unfortunate for them, but that's the way it goes. Pass to attackers, my turn. Yeah, it seems like he's going to stick it out. I don't even have enough mana to play Icebreaker Kraken before I win. Fair enough. Props to the guy for sticking it out, but we're just going to move on to the next game. Does land in that hand, but I can keep it. I'm on the draw again. So. Graven Lore in hand, so that's pretty good. So mulligan 1. Nom. Okay. Let egg off first. And then we can benefit from card draw. Now we can take 4 here. Boom. So I play down Volatile Fjord next turn. Actually get some more red mana in. Yep. Damn it. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough anyway, so I might as well just use the red. Okay, so perfect. Getting some big hits. We've got a Thundering Rebuke for next turn. Nice little bit of reach there, right? Too bad we have this. Yep, and they scooped, because... Oh, I basically won anyway. Anyway, so yeah, that was quite fun. We just basically just deleted everything they played and got stronger. So we'll just move on to the next game. So this hand is fine. I just need draw, better removal, and maybe another mountain. Oh, brother, might thou spare a draw... might thou spare a play turn. You know what I mean. Not a lot of going to play. Oh, we just get a third Sprite Dragon Tribal, apparently. So yeah, we'll just head straight into this one. So we're just going to go Sprite Dragon, Sprite Dragon, Sprite... I don't know if I can risk just going Sprite Dragon, repeated Sprite Dragons. Ooh. Interesting. I can Thundering Rebuke that shit. Guessing they won't block here. Yep. I can use the Frost Augur to block and then just drop 2 Thundering Rebukes. we go. Another Frost Auger. Get some more damage. Then my opponent's on having pretty good draw luck these days, so, you know, I can pretty much hit him in the air, yep, because I can hit him in the air next turn. So, Sprite Dragon Tribal paid off. We managed to get the win, because we just kept being able to pound them with flying, and I withheld my Thundering Rebukes for when it was more important. So, we'll just move straight on to the next game. It's going well so far, but I think some of my opponents are having not great draw luck, which is refreshing the shoes on the other foot, to be fair. I am actually on the play. So let's go straight into it. So I could play Frost Augur first, but let's get down the dual land first. Make sure we got selection of both. As when we need it. Let's get over that. So we do need some removal, probably. Don't pull out Finn the Fangbearer straight away. Nope. Ugh. Yeah, I have a feeling we're not going to get the cards we need here. Like, I need removal, but it's just giving me all my small creatures. Yeah, this is not helpful. I'm not drawing any sort of removal whatsoever, so I'm just gonna yeah. So I can make another draw with Frost Augur, see what I can grab. Or not. Like, I desperately need some removal. If I have to make a block with Agar, I will. Definitely have to make a block with Agar. Oh shit, he got thing done now. Yeah, I think I'm pretty screwed. Yeah, my opponent's basically just drawn the stuff he needs, and I've only drawn land and small creatures. So unfortunately, I'm going to leave it here. I needed that like 2 turns earlier. So unfortunately, that's quite annoying actually, but that's the way it goes sometimes. The hand is fine. So hopefully we can keep Sprite Dragon on the field first, because we've got all the removal we need. So, mountain, island. See if we can play Spirit Dragon into Agar and then start dropping removal on them. So I'm play Spirit Dragon there and then forgot I've only got 1 mana. It's got plenty of removal to cover it. Could use another red, I guess, just so we can play the removal out, but... Wave. Can't allow that to stay on the field. Put this in the library. Don't think I'm really going to need that. Damn, I cannot get a land here. He's running, but have you been stealing my deck list? Fucking running pacifism. I'm actually getting dicked by my own fucking strategy. Brilliant. Oof. So, what are you going to do now? Because I can win next turn by just playing out for Ascendant Spirit. Isn't that a dub? We're delivering the big bops. Yeah, I think that's it, because I'm just do this. Yeah, again. Almost got a taste of my own medicine there with the pacifism. Ugh, I want my deck list back. God damn it. If anybody has seen the Boris Knights video, it was one of the first MtG Arena videos I put up. I might leave a link to it, actually, now that I'm bringing it up. It's actually really good. It's probably one of my best decks, because it's so aggressive, it just wipes out opponents fully and react. But I think we'll leave this as the last game. I dread to think before I get killed by my own bloody mono blue mill deck. So yeah, we'll just leave this as the last game. So I think this deck did do quite well, but on the side, I think the only real cards I got to use out of the actual snow cards were Ascendant Spirit, Frost Augur, Frostbite, and occasionally Avalanche Corner. Most of the work was done by the removal and Sprite Dragon, backed up by Agar. I think maybe Izzet Snow would work, probably taking out some of this and putting in more snow-based cards. Possibly doing a 3-color with black, so you turn it into... I don't know the color combo for that. That's skipped my mind. But kind of, I think I didn't really get to use much of Icebreaker Kraken or Graven Law. I don't think I got to use Graven Law at all. I don't think I got to use Icebreaker Kraken as well. Most of it was just done by the smaller cards. I think if this deck is very low mana value, I believe that's the term they're using now. So more of the low mana value cards were doing more of the work than the high value. So because I think with Sprite Dragon on the field, and you're chucking removal out, you kind of can win the game quite quickly, because if Sprite Dragon gets out of control if your opponent doesn't have removal to deal with it. So I think really, I would definitely use this deck, but I think maybe try and get more of a situation. If you do end up dragging out a game, you can use Graven Law and Icebreaker Kraken. The testing, I did get a lot of use out of Icebreaker Kraken because I was coming up against quite a lot of tempo decks and more mid-range where having Icebreaker Kraken to be able to tap down my opponent's creatures after they've attacked was quite useful. So, anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more, you can always subscribe. I've been CanBearRun, and thank you for watching.